Hello, it's me, Mayo Hosko, and welcome to my channel.
Hello, it's me, Mayo Hosko. No sugar, no filler, just real whole egg. And welcome back to another Mayo Hosko live stream. I I have not had a very good week because yesterday I went to my grandma's funeral and I'm not feeling the best afterwards because it was an emotional send off to someone who meant a lot to me. And a lot of you guys in the community know about that, and the support from everyone has been amazing, and I can't thank everyone enough for their condolences and what have you, because it really tells me that people really care. People are invested in my story, and people are just good people. And so, even though it's hard for me to do so, I'm here right now. And so I just need to log on to my laptop. Oh, okay. So let me put the ticker tape on. So for to whom it may concern, throughout this, well, over the past 3 days, not only have I been going through the grieving process with the loss of my grandma, but it's now turned into a bout of mental distress because of different things that have compounded within my life. And I am not feeling the best right now, but I mustn't disappoint my friends, and there's still jobs that need to be done, and there's still conversations that need to be had, and there's still stuff that's going on in the Lego circle that need to be talked about. So I want to talk about that stuff today, and it would be amazing if people who have invitations to be on the panel via the live stream gang, or if you don't already have an invitation, if you would like to request to be on the panel, that would be amazing because that would show that you care and help me in my time of not feeling the best. So I think I've done everything I need to do with Forge of Empires. So I'm going to log on to my computer and get Forge of no. And turn the camera on from my computer. So, who do we have in the chat? Of course, we have StreamYard, we have Mr. Blue, Brent's Bricks, Johnny G, Gladiator Bricks Productions, The Route to Lego, Ingrid Wynn, and those are everyone we have so far. So, the big event that's gone on in the Lego community this week is that the gift with purchase re-release for the Forest Hideout got released, and it has had a very rocky re-release, in my opinion. It's been very rocky because Lego has not had the best distribution of that thing, and I think Lego has made a lot of mistakes with the distribution of that thing, because, simply put, Lego, in my opinion, did not properly anticipate how popular that thing would be. And it further proves what I've been saying for a really long time, that Lego, simply put, does not have the market research it needs to have to properly sell Lego sets. And I just really hope that Lego will improve their market research in the future, because it shouldn't be this complicated when they release new sets into the different continents across the world, and they really should have things sorted out a lot better than what they already do. Hello, Brick Sergeant. Because it just really baffles me how a company that is estimated to have over $10 billion can have this much complications in something as simple as shipping and distribution. A lot of people for years now have complained about when they get an order from Lego Direct that the box is all crushed, or there's a lot of air inside the box, like they lazily pack the sets inside the box, and it's just like they don't care about the customer because the box gets all damaged, or people that are environmentally conscious, they start to question Lego because it's almost like they rush the packaging of their stuff. It's just like, that is inexcusable in itself, their whole methods for packing, but their distribution problems is what really irks me more. And we have a guest. It is in.
Hey, Mayo.
Hey.
I'm sorry you're feeling bad. These are rough times.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm feeling bad too.
You know, there's nothing worse than losing a loved one. But, you know, we're here for you. And you gathered up the you mustered up the courage to go live. So, you know,
Yeah.
I commend you for that. You're a very strong man.
I did. So let me log on to StreamYard over here. Yeah, and I don't wanna start yelling and screaming within my rant until someone very very specific turns up, because they'll share my pain about Lego's terrible distribution, utterly terrible distribution.
Yeah. They've been doing that a lot lately. And on my stream, I said I think it's a marketing strategy, and you disagreed. But whatever the case may be, I think it needs to be fixed.
Absolutely, it needs to be fixed. Because it's almost gotten to the point where we have to start holding people within the Lego group accountable, but because they're a private company, they're not obligated to disclose the information that we would like them to disclose, because they don't have to, even though we want them to. Okay, let's log into StreamYard. Yeah, so
Why is one of my tires not working?
my computer is so slow. It's so slow.
Okay.
Okay, come on. My computer is 7 years old, and what once took 2 minutes to load up now takes 10. Because of the age of my computer.
There's a brick hitting against it.
I'm gonna be getting an Apple computer before I graduate this year. Because I'll be able to get a discount when I show proof of my uni ID card, and I can save up to $500 on my purchase, depending on which model of an Apple computer I go with.
So that's really good that you can afford to do that.
Yeah, because I've got over $4,000 in my bank account ready to go out and buy it.
Super.
Okay, let's get the login code from my email.
So you must have been working.
Yeah, because I was working really heavily from December to June this year, on and off again. Okay, let's grab this passcode. And let's log in. So, what are you doing right now, Ingrid?
I am trying to problem solve why my wheels keep hitting against this white brick here. And according to directions, right, I'm doing it exactly the way Lego is telling me to do it. I've done it exactly to the book, and yet when I go ahead and try to use the vehicle, it gets stuck on the edge of this white brick. The wheel just hits it. Now here's the you can see the white brick right there, and this one seems a little more freewheeling, but this one definitely hits it and is definitely stuck. especially if you're like going Zoom. Like you want to go and make it go, it's not going to go because it stops because it's hitting against that. So if I add a plate, that's no good because then the studs, the anti-studs over here on the front will be off. So trying to problem solve, I think I need to add a plate. But if I add a plate too much, it'll look like I've got a lift. Like I don't know what you call. Yeah, like the people do when they they soup up their rides and they go boom, boom.
Yeah. When they add extra clearance on the axles, when they beef up their suspension for off-roading.
Yeah, pretty much that's what I'm gonna do, and it's gonna look like I'm ghetto.
Hey, Brick Maniac 81.
Well,
Yes, so let me clear off my table. There's a lot of paper content that needs to go.
I kind of hate doing this because once you do it, you kind of can't go back.
Yeah, almost like there's a point of no return.
Pretty much.
Oh, sweet! Hello, Macro Bricks. That was the person who I was waiting for. So Macro says, "Ayo Mayo lurking while I build my deck." Sweet. Macro's doing a little bit of carpentry. Okay, so now I can get this show on the road about what I really wanted to say, because now we have Macro Bricks in the house, and he's gonna lurk and listen. So let me just clear some of this stuff out the way. Let me move my sig fig. Oops, I dropped my sig fig. Where did my sig fig go? There's my sig fig. That texture doesn't belong here. Got another straw that needs to be moved off to the side. Oh, okay. Sweet. That'll be good whenever you're available to come on. But make sure that you get your carpentry job right, so that you don't have to do it again. Okay, so there's one of the infinity stones. I should be able to push some of this stuff out the way. Actually, there might be a pick-a-brick cup I can put all this stuff in temporarily. Yeah, here we go. Let's get this pad cup to move some of this junk out the way.
Maybe I need some axle grease.
Yeah, I can move this junk out of the way.
Yeah, see? Now it looks like I gave it a lift.
Okay, there we go. Now my area is more clean. Okay, so if only there was a way that I could suspend my sig fig right here. Actually, there might be. If I use this stack of a dark bluish grey satellite dishes, and if I put the sig fig right here, get that at the bottom center of the screen. Actually, if I adjust the hat a little bit,
Yeah, that works.
yeah, so that people can see my sig fig on the camera. There we go. Okay, sweet. Because I'm going to get something while I go on a little bit of a rant. So here it goes. So I was talking about this on Ingrid Wing's live stream about 8 hours ago, 8 to 9 hours ago, and this is something that really pisses me off. So I was befuddled why, when I logged on to Lego.com, why there was no option for me to buy stuff and get the Forestman's gift with purchase. And so 2 days had passed, then 3 days had passed. I was like, well, what the hell is going on around here? There has to be something wrong. And I was talking about this with other people, and they suggested that it might not get released every country. And I was like, no, surely that can't be true, because Lego never said it would be an exclusive gift with purchase or anything. And so I was like, you know what? There has to be some logistical reason why I'm not able to buy stuff to get this right here, right now. So I went on to Lego's customer service, and I went on to their chatbots to see if I could speak to an expert. And so they directed me to a real person, and I questioned why I wasn't able to buy stuff and get the Forestman's gift with purchase, and they told me that they haven't received the shipments of those Forestman's gift with purchases. And the moment the expert came back to me and said that, I did the shaking my head emoji, because I was like, how can this happen? How can this happen? Lego went through the trouble of re-releasing a gift with purchase, not because they have an excess of it, but because they knew it sold well. They knew it sold well. And so the nerve of Lego to have a distribution problem with a set or a gift with purchase they knew sold well. It sold well. And so you mean to tell me they can't ramp up their production of a set that sells well? It's like they don't want to get that instant capitalization of a set that sells well. And so they're going to put fans and collectors through the ringer, not being able to get a set that sold well. It's like, I just don't understand it. Could they seriously not meet the demand of a set they knew would sell well? Like, I know Lego's had this problem in the past with sets that haven't sold well, but a set that has sold well in the past, if they had the proper data, they should have realized to ramp up the production, and for its second run to have a higher production rate of sets than its first run. It was first released in the middle of June, and they've re-released it at the start of August. So they've had 1 month. They've had 1 month to manufacture these things. 1 month. And you mean to tell me that they've stumbled and fumbled around this past month, and then they have the nerve to give me the reason why I cannot buy this thing, saying, "Oh, well, in your country, we don't have the shipment of supplies." Really? In my opinion, that is just totally inexcusable. I am so frustrated because I have been so hyped, and Lego, for whatever reason, tried to keep it secretive, even though the rumors got out. And I don't think the rumors would have had as much hype if people didn't believe so strongly that they weren't not going to release this thing. So I don't know why Lego would want to keep it all secretive for a month and keep fans on their feet. Oh, are they going to re-release this thing or not? Because in my opinion, they should have said, you know what? It's June. This set sold well. They should have come out to their fans and said, you know what? We're going to re-release this again next month, and we're coming out with all these new awesome sets in August. Start saving up your money and go and spend it all on us. Give us your money, and we are going to be re-releasing this thing as an incentive for you to give us our money. We know from our market research that sales for Lego sets are at their highest when there's a gift with purchase, because that's how we control you, the customers, to buy our stuff. Lego knows all this, and Lego tries to hide away, and they try to cloak their image of being all innocent and what have you. When in reality, Lego knows exactly what they're doing. Because if Lego didn't know what they're doing, they wouldn't be in the position they are right now. They wouldn't be worth over $10 billion. They wouldn't have fans and collectors buy the balls. They don't have me buy the balls because I'm primarily a mock builder, and I don't buy a lot of new sets. But I know plenty of people out there who have FOMO, fear of missing out, and so on day one they're gonna buy it. They're gonna buy it, and they're gonna enjoy it, and they're gonna make their YouTube videos about it, and they're gonna make content for the whole world to see. And many of us right now will go out and watch that content because we like to support our friends. And it just staggers me how Lego couldn't have seen this coming. They couldn't have seen that this is one of the most hyped gift with purchases ever in a time when there is no VIP calendar anymore.
No.
There is no VIP calendar anymore. Not as if that business decision to get rid of the calendar doesn't already piss off enough people around here. You know, it's just dumb. It's just dumb decision after dumb decision that makes us all frustrated, and that makes some people want to boycott buying the stuff. But in reality, they know that they'll never fully boycott this stuff because Lego is just such a good enough product that they'll keep on coming back. They'll keep on coming back, and Lego knows all of this stuff. Lego knows it. They know that they've got people buying the balls, and so because they know they've got people buy the balls, they should not want to fuck up stuff this badly. They fucked up the distribution of the Forest Hideout gift with purchase, and now I am left waiting until they fix their distribution, until they can distribute that stuff across the Pacific into Australasia, so I can go onto shop.lego.com.au. I can go out and buy 2 copies of the 90th anniversary castle, the Sanctum Sanctorum, and the Galaxy Explorer. I've got the money because Lego said, hey, we are going to be releasing these sets in August. I've been saving all this money in anticipation of buying that stuff.
Yeah.
Once Lego YouTubers confirmed that the Forest Hideout was going to be re-released, I was like, yes, this is going to be awesome. I'm going to be able to go onto the website and I'm going to be able to order my sets and get this gift with purchase. Otherwise, I'll just wait. I'll wait for double VIP points. And the fact that Lego has fucked up this badly really irritates me, because now, because I can afford to with my schedule, I'm going to go to their website every day at midnight because I've got the time to do so, and I'm going to check back. I'm going to check back to see how many days it takes for them to fix all these issues that they fucked up so badly. And that is my rant.
So they're losing some money because I'm thinking about it since we talked last. And let's say I didn't get the gift with purchase because I didn't have the money, which is true. I don't have the money. But what if by some reason I get the money and I say, oh, I want to get it now because now I got paid this extra money and I'm going to use it to get the gift with purchase. I'm going to make sure that I get the set of my dreams or something like the Sanctum Sanctorium or whatever it is that I choose, so I can get the gift with purchase, because that is a heavily sought after item. So they're losing out because now I'm like feeling like, oh no, I'm not going to give them my money, because they decided, oh, I'm not going to give you the gift with purchase. So now I'm going to wait for another gift with purchase, or wait until I get the Sanctum Sanctorium when I got double VIP points or something. So then they're missing out.
Exactly. They're missing out, and Lego would rather you buy it right here, right now. They don't want you to wait because they want to make sets and they want to sell them. Then they want to make more sets and then they want to sell them. Then they want to make more sets and then they want to sell them.
But yet they keep running out of every set too, not just the gift for purchase. So let's say I wanted to get the flower bouquet. They're totally out. How about the new cacti? Well, they're totally out. Well, what about, and then go ahead and try to find the newest sets. They're all out. Oh, back order? I'm sick and tired of back orders, because what back order does to my checking account is I forget that I have a, let's say, $100 back order set, and then I go ahead and I pay my bills, and then all of a sudden I see on my bill I'm negative in the red because I paid my bills and there was a back order that is finally coming through. I'm like, oh no. So it's a little tough. I hate back orders.
It is a little tough, and it matters more. It matters more to some people because of their financial circumstances or their time availability within their schedule.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So not everybody's in the same financial boat. And sometimes some people like don't keep a record book for their checking account and write down, hey, you've got this on back order. You don't write that down. So what happens? Your checkbook bounces. And then that's when you get a $35 or $30 fee. That's what the fee is. I've been hit with that. Because you go in the red. When you go in the red, that's what happens. So legal does not make enough sense lately for supply and demand. You know, if all right, so let's say I sold smoothies on the side of the road. And today I go out there, it's the first day, I advertise, I run out of smoothies. Well, tomorrow I'm going to order more of the ice cream, the ingredients to sell my smoothies because I know that I got so many people yesterday. I'm going to sell the same amount today, maybe. I'm gonna increase my availability. Maybe open later. I mean, sooner, close later. And then Lego's not doing that, and they've been open forever. They've been in business. They should know better.
Exactly, they should know better.
Mhm.
If they did their due diligence, they would know better.
Mhm.
And instead, you get their customers doing a rant like that because they're so sick and tired and frustrated.
Somebody told me that their quality of the bricks is starting to go down low.
Yeah, they've had different spells of quality control for decades. It's never going to go away, in my opinion, because it's because molding with ABS plastic is always a volatile business option. Something's always going to go wrong because of how intricate it is to mold stuff out of ABS plastic.
Okay. All right.
So right now I put some of my vehicles onto my hobby table and I'm sorting through them to decide which vehicles either need to be broken apart or need to be fixed and modified, and which vehicles I'm fine with putting onto the streets of my city. So there are some that I think I'm satisfied with, so they're going to go into the streets of my city, probably during this live stream, and then I'll be able to show them off in my next city update. But one of the things I've thought about doing throughout this month is try to see if I can fix some of these vehicles because they have missing pieces, or I don't quite like the look of them anymore, or I think that they have to go because they're such a primitive design and that it's not worth investing my time in trying to get them back to be in tip-top shape.
So I'm gonna go put these in my city. I'll be right back.
So in most cases, it's just that some of this stuff needs wheels. So I'm gonna dig under my table and get out a set of drawers that have the necessary pieces because it'd be easier for me to do that than to constantly go flip flopping and crawling under my table. Yeah, actually, this helicopter needs some rotors, a grill for its engine, and some skids. So I'm going. Yeah. So this tub is stuff that I know I'm going to modify or break up. But there is some good stuff here that I know I can put back into my city. So I'm gonna put them in this yellow one. I'm still fairly satisfied with some of these police vehicles I built a while ago. And there is a few passenger vehicles that I think still stand the test of time. I think if I add one more wheel to this mobile crane, that should still be street legal for the street laws of my city. And I think I'll be able to find the necessary hood, roof, and windshields for that. So I'm gonna crawl under my table and try to lift something up, so I can have easy access to the pieces I need to do those modifications. So I'm gonna have to move one of the classic boxes out of the way. Actually, I might need to push some of these other back as well. I need to spin the legs of my desk chair. And there's something on top that has these trans red windscreen canopies that I'm going to be using to make mocks of Space Police 1 sets. Oh, actually, I can't lift it up because it's a load bearing. Yeah, I can't lift it up because it's load bearing.
Oh, okay.
That sucks. Yeah, sorry, I can't lift it up because it's load bearing.
I'm changing my city around.
So I know I can address these wheels right now. And actually, let me angle this down so that no one sees my head. Let me just move my desk chair out of the way so that I'm not struggling to breathe.
Struggling
Okay.
to breathe. So if you start to pass out, just tap the table. We'll call 911.
Yeah. Want to get white wheels.
This was a $20 set. This wasn't too bad. Because it moves. It has a nice little feature. I'm going to put this in my city as well. This one is supposedly, the feature is that they come apart easily. You can ram it, but I don't like that feature too much.
Okay, that vehicle has its wheels. I think there's some stuff here that needs their wheels. Yeah, okay, so that's a good vehicle now. Gonna need to get out some helicopter rotors, or some pieces for helicopter rotors later.
By the way, I don't know if I said hi to everybody, but I want to say hi to Nate, which I already said previously, and to Lego, and to Brick Sergeant, who's always here, and Brick Maniac 81. I haven't seen you in a while. Macro Bricks. Everybody go subscribe to Macro Bricks. He's an awesome dude, man. Wood castles. He's into building until he passes out. So go visit Macro Bricks. He's got awesome things of the castle builds. All right. And Brick Sergeant says he got the new passenger train.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
no gift with purchase. Oh man. Well, no.
See, if I was you, I would have waited for them to go on sale at a retailer. That's what I do whenever I go buy Lego trains.
I live in a city that has almost no sales. So I went to Walmart the other day, and of course I didn't have any money, but still, I I checked though. I don't know maybe because I'm such a fanatic that even with no money I still check. And it said on sale clearance stickers, but yet when you go to the register, it rings up as normal price. Of course, I didn't have no money, so I didn't buy nothing. But that's not fair. And they said, "Oh, if you tell the ladies, they'll change it." Oh, yeah, that's because they want to get you. Because the people who don't notice and just scan, oh, cool, I'm getting a deal. They just scan and then they pay and then they go home. They don't notice. You have to physically say, "Hey, these are supposed to be on clearance." Ah, I hate my town.
Yeah, a lot of people share that similar frustration because of where they live.
I hear all the time, "Oh, I got a set 50% off." What do you mean 50% off? I get nothing percent. I am happy with what I got. And if you know me, trains are my real fun and building with Lego. Awesome. Trains are fun. But yeah, I'm guilty of not charging my batteries. So I
I've
don't
got I've got rechargeable batteries, and so before I run my trains, I always want to make sure that the batteries are at their fullest charge, and if they're not, I'll wait an hour and and let let them charge in my portable charger I've got.
good
And
idea.
sometimes I have to fiddle, and sometimes I have to move other plugs around, like the plug for my phone chargers and my laptop charger, because the Energizer recharger I have, it takes up um it it takes up the space of two charging ports, which is kind of silly in my opinion.
Yeah,
So
here,
I found more wheels. Now more wheels.
and
So now
bricks,
this mobile crane has all of the wheels it needs.
bricks
So
sergeant has to
no
go
back
3 hours to get to a Lego store. That's atrocious.
3 hours. Yeah, I only have to
drive half an hour to get to my Lego store.
Yeah. Poor Brick Sergeant. So, Brick Sergeant, do you save up, save up, save up, save up? So that way when you do go to the Lego store, you make it worth your while? I mean, that's what I do. I'll be right back. I'm going to go put this over there.
So I found more wheels. So this mobile crane can go back out on the road. So I'll put that as I'll put that into my pile of complete vehicles. So that makes 2 of them. Where was the other one? Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so now what do I want to tackle next? I think what I want to do now is with this ambulance, I want to change out the light 10 to be white, and there's a 1x4 grey plate that also needs to be changed out. So let me remove some of this stuff that was on top. And also I want to there's a 1x4x3 window frame that's also in light 10 that I also want to replace with white. So actually I need a brick separator. Let me reach over here and get a brick separator, because I've got brick separators for days. The problem is sometimes I have to reach a long way away just to get them.
Yeah. So I see this fell.
Actually, this brick in it, this 1x6 brick has a sticker for the train logo. So I'm going to substitute this with the regular 1x6 brick in red, and I've got enough of them.
So where's the rider for this thing? I lost all my people.
Okay, let's put this back.
Mm-hmm. So Brick Sergeant says, I have only been one time to the Lego store. Oh, and that was this February for my birthday. Hey, Jody, how you doing?
Hey, Jody Smith.
So
I should have said this earlier, but everyone who's watching, don't forget to leave a like on the live stream to tell YouTube that people like to watch my content.
Oh, so Jody's saying people boycotting because of the prices.
Yeah, I know that a lot of people are boycotting because of the prices.
Well, I
and
didn't.
more power to them. Stick it to the man.
I didn't exactly boycott, but I didn't exactly have money to spend. I mean, obviously the prices did scare me away, though. Like, I'm not going to pay $300 for a set that looks super awesome, though. I'm not going to lie. These sets look amazing. I mean, the roller coaster, oh my God, beautiful.
I didn't buy you the first roller coaster, and I'm not going to buy the second roller coaster because I just don't have a need for an amusement park in my collection.
The castle is amazing.
I'm going to be buying 2 of those things.
Yeah, see, everybody loves the castle. They say it's got a lot of cool features as you build, the building techniques. It's like super awesome. And yeah, but I don't have the money. I mean, for real. I really don't. So is it because I'm boycotting? Not really, but yet then again, I want to save up my money. I don't want to spend all my money on unnecessities when I don't get paid that much and I need to eat. Whether or not you get contradicted, Ingrid, you eat enough already. but no, I literally do have to prioritize the bills, and I have to make sure that what's taken care of is taken care of first. So as far as Lego is concerned, what I think is going to happen is I'm going to stick to the pick-a-brick cups because that I can use for my mocking, and it's what, $15 a cup? A lot better than buying a set. And I do mock. I do use my parts.
And there are more pieces where I need to change their colors. So I had some dark red headlight bricks that I'm now replacing with regular red. And what else?
Nope.
Also, I need to get some regular 1x1 red bricks. To fill in these gaps. And
So-
there was a 1x4 light tan plate that I need to change its color to white.
1x4 or 1x3? They
A
had
1x4. So now that is its proper color. And I actually need to find some headlights for those things. And I need to find a red 1x4 plate to replace its color from light bluish grey, because it'll look better.
It's not a castle guy. It's the train guy. Jody says, I think there's something going on with the company itself that they're not telling us and then I can't read one word because of my phone's cracked. Why they have to raise the prices, because it makes no sense during a worldwide recession. Yep. So there's a worldwide recession. The plastic itself takes like 20 cents to make. Like, then they have to pay the workers, which they have a lot of workers. But truthfully, they're making bank off of these 20-cent pieces. They really are. A set that they sell for like, $120 or something like that, or probably after they're done paying the workers and stuff, it's probably $20. So they're making probably 80% of that is income for them. It's gravy. So it's like, yeah, why are they raising their prices? They already have a gravy.
So now I've replaced all of the oddball colors with either red or white, which is good. So now this ambulance has the proper color scheme, and it's going to go back out on the road. So now I just have to put away some of these pieces. And actually, one of these is fake. It's fake Lego. So whenever I want a fake Lego, that goes with the Duplo.
Blasphemy.
That goes with the Duplo. So need to put back these light tan. Actually, hang on. No, I think I needed to. What? No, I didn't.
I've never heard of that saying, woke or go broke.
So where are my 10 plates? Okay, here they go. 4x6.
I'm gonna break it. Trying to get
And
this.
put back some 1x4 plates. Okay, that goes back. And put this back with the windows. not those windows, but these windows. Okay, and I can... Actually, I might keep this drawer of headlight bricks out. Okay, so that's 3. Now, I'd like to see if I can get the roof back on. See if I can get the roof back on for this thing. Okay, we've got half a dozen viewers right now. Can we get up to double digits? Can we get up to 20? Can we get up to 20 likes? That is the question. Okay, so now I'm going to have to be a little bit creative about how I put this roof back together because I can't remember exactly. Actually, let me get this in center just a little bit more. Get it front and center, and it is a tow truck. We've already done a police car, a mobile crane. No, sorry, not a police car. A police canine. Yeah, a police canine unit. We've done an ambulance. We've done a mobile crane. Now we've got a tow truck. So
are we doing the same thing? Basically, is taking sets that we had built and putting them back together and putting them in the city.
well, I think you're doing the same thing I'm doing with sets. I'm doing it with mocks.
I'm doing it with sets. These are all Jurassic World sets.
Yeah, because I know that you've got a bunch of dinosaur sets that need putting back together, and I've got a lot of mocks that need putting back together. Okay, so looking for windscreens. Looking for windscreens. Where did I put the windscreens? They have to be in here. Yeah. Oh. Now I'm gonna have to play around with colors. I've got a trans black one. But if I can, yes, I do have a trans clear. I think I like the trans clear better, so I'm going to use trans clear. And do I have a white roof piece I can use? Do I have a white roof piece? Because if I do, I would like to use it. Or if there's one on one of my mocks I know I'm going to cannibalize. Is there one here? Hello, Papa's Bricks.
Hi,
Nice to
Papa's
see you around here. Also, let me just go up. Where are they? And hello to Jody. Show one of her comments. Okay.
So the only complaint I have about these Jurassic World sets is how many big hunk of plastics am I gonna have?
You know, I think I am going to cannibalize this. I think I am going to cannibalize this camper van because how many combi vans do I really need in my city?
You're having it with those vans. I'm having it with Owens.
Yeah,
AKA hunk of plastic.
yeah, and an army. Yeah, because you've got an army of Owens and I've got an army of combis.
Yeah, but you can actually, that's a little more realistic than a bunch of clones. I mean, I know they cloned the dinosaurs, but what am I gonna say? Oh, Owen went through the cloning machine.
Well, maybe Owen has some super secret skill that the Imperial Empire wants to use as a decoy for their clone troopers in the Star Wars universe or whatever.
Yeah, with dinosaurs.
Go through the same cloning machine that the clone troopers went through, maybe.
Maybe. I have 3 minifigures and only two of them fit inside the plane. So it looks like one of them's gonna have to ride the Palazzo Raptor, whatever it is.
Okay, I think I know what I can do here. I can get some white 1x1 cheese slopes.
It's a Quetzalcoatlus.
To get this same, or to get a similar roof line.
So we have Owen here riding the Quetzalcoatlus.
And then I can get a 1x2 plate and a 1x2 tile.
Okay. It's been hot here in
Did you know?
Yep. Been hot
Oh,
here.
I'll just use two 1x2 plates because the top of this thing already has studs. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it like that.
I'm an hour away from you, Nate. I'm an hour away. Okay, so this goes here. Ah,
Okay, now we've got a proper roof line for this tow truck. So this tow truck is back to its proper condition. So that's going to go out on the road. What now? Okay, now I think I'm gonna tackle this pickup. Now, when I moved back in, I'm gonna make a lot of. Well, when I moved back into my room all those years ago, I decided that I was going to make some radical changes to some of the various departments in my city, and one of them was the fire department, because I wanted to go with I didn't want to go with your normal red and white color scheme. I wanted to go with a more exotic color scheme, and believe it or not, there are some fire departments out there who, oddly enough, have a black and lime green color scheme.
yeah.
Just like how there are some fire departments who have a black and orange color scheme. Normally, an orange color scheme is reserved for an airport fire service, but I've seen stock images on Google Images where some fire departments actually have orange as their main color. And when I saw some of those stock images where some fire departments had a black and lime green color scheme, I was like, oh, that's something different. That's something you don't normally see in people's mocks. Why don't I be that guy and make a wild and crazy color scheme for my Lego City Fire Department? So that's what I decided to roll with, just to be different from everybody else, and just to be out of the ordinary. So I built this pickup lorry before I made that decision. And once I made that decision, I was like, you know what? I've got this junky old pickup lorry who has gone through the ringer with losing bits and pieces. What if I was to somehow use this as a utility vehicle for carrying around extra fire extinguishers or extra axes or extra chainsaws? Like I could put a couple tool racks into the bed of this thing, because we all know that that sometimes you need a lot of tools to break down walls or whatever to get to the fire to extinguish it properly. And given that in a proper fire engine, you've got to have the capabilities for the hoses as well as the ladders, and then you might also have to have controls for foam spraying if you want to use chemicals, not just water, to put out the fire. There ends up not being a lot of room for firefighting tools. So I've always wanted to have a utility vehicle to carry around extra tools. And I think if I move this cab forward just a little bit, I can create I can create a bed in the back of this pickup that's the equivalent of 4x8, and so try to make some tool racks that sit on 2x4 plates, and maybe have them so that they've got those pieces that act as rolling wheels for hand carts that you can move around the place, or maybe they'll have the wheels that they've got for skateboards. I'm still undecided on which exact piece I want to go with.
So
When I'm
everybody's talking about the weather over here in the chat, and I can't believe that Brick Sergeant was in Iraq for 140 Fahrenheit.
yeah,
Wow.
that
For
and
15
that's believe that's over 50. Believe that's over 50 degrees Celsius, which is crazy.
Yeah, I didn't think people could survive that.
People can't survive it. That's why in those extremely hot areas, they don't live above ground. They live underground, where the air is cooler. They live underground just to escape the heat. And there's a lot of towns in the Australian outback where the only people that live there are people who are mining for gold or opal stones, and so they live in caves underground.
Wait a minute. Did Jody just say that the CMFs are going to almost $10? Are you kidding me? And they're
Some
switching.
people, that's what people are saying. I'm not sure if that's true or not.
No, they already rose the prices. They're gonna make me stutter. Hold on. They already rose their prices. Okay. Well, $3.99 to $5. They don't need to raise their prices anymore when they don't even do much more better printing. I mean, and my English is bad. Hold on. But they're not, their quality has maybe gotten a little better, but
But not
enough to
not enough of a quality increase to go up by an extra dollar like they did a couple years ago.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. If they go up to $10 or almost
Everyone
$10,
should boycott CMFs when they go up, if they go up to $10, if the rumors are true.
if the rumors are true, then yeah, I'm not going to be able to afford it. It's not boycotting in my decision. It is I won't be able to, because I am an avid collector of the CMF. I have been collecting since I started. So I have my, favorites, and I have my collection, and I started to put them in boxes. So in my book, I would want to collect them all. But am I going to break the bank to do it? No. Um, would I choose to stop buying Lego altogether? At this moment in time, no, but I am cutting down. I'm not going to be able to. If my limit to spending is only this much, then that's what I'm going to spend. I'm not going to increase my spending just because you increased your prices. I'm just going to get smaller sets. Or like in this case, I got only sets that were Jurassic World. And I'm only going to do that for this 2023. They are going to be the death of my Lego hobby. I can foresee it. They're going to make the death of my Lego hobby. I have enough in my backlog that will help me out. I can go to the pick a brick wall and I can, get my parts that I need because I can walk. But this this just might break me to the point where I might just stop. Yeah, I mean, if it's to the point where they're they're doubling their prices, then forget it. This is plastic. Nowhere in the world can somebody justify selling plastic for $100. No, for real. Okay, this definitely was a rant stream. Okay, I could do $50. Walmart has a new creator hotel. Papa said last week for 199. Now it's 250. I have been in the worst of both, so I don't just dealing with the chat comes my way anymore. Okay, dealing with what comes my way. Okay, I heard that they're going from bags to boxes and putting the CMFs in boxes that are similar to the stunt bikes size boxes. That's what I heard was the justification for charging almost $10 in 2023. So
So that
we
means you're literally paying for the cardboard box.
did not request this. Good night, Nate. Sorry about the rant. Have fun
Good
storming.
night, Nate.
Been seeing a lot of people going to alternative bricks, like wheat brick, yeah, or blue bricks. That's right. Brick Sergeant just said it too. Ingrid Fake Lego is where most of us are going to have to get like blue bricks. I swear, me and you were on the same page, Sergeant. We're gonna go to blue bricks. I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, I do like the Lego, but hey,
But not at their exorbitant prices.
exactly. Heck, I even saw some good stuff off of Wish. All right. I need some string to hang this up with, but I'm not gonna go get it now. So I'm gonna go get another set instead. And maybe I'll have something that I can start building. So, bye. So let's see. So, another thing, I hate to get rid of my boxes, but they take so much room. Maybe I can like keep the name of the Quetzalcoatl, and make it into a card. Um, because it says that if a human being is like 5 meters tall, no, yeah, this is 5 meters. Okay, the Quetzalcoatl, whatever, is 16 feet tall, and the wingspan 29.5 feet across. Use fishing line. Yeah, that's what I did with some of the other stuff that I hung up, like the airplanes and stuff. So fishing line is cool. The only problem I had was that the sets actually fell down because I didn't hang it right. You really need something strong to hang it, and all I had were these tacks. So I really need to like staple it. With my arm the way it is, I can't really do much with this right arm. So maybe this won't get hung up right away. Maybe I'll land it. It'll have to be landed. I
And
think
I
that's
really
good.
just don't have enough of some of these 1x2 and 1x4 panels I need, because I'm running low on a lot of them
Yeah.
in black, and there's a lot of vehicles I have in my city that need them in black because I don't have the doors in I don't have the doors the vehicle door pieces in black.
I believe they're 30 cents if you order online. I'm not, or 60 cents. I could be wrong.
So I'm gonna do a little bit of
Yeah.
around do a little bit of snooping around my collection to see if I have any vehicles that I'm not using that have that stuff in black. Who knows? I might have some space mocks that I can substitute their colors.
So I had forgotten that there was another order I had coming in. So $42 worth of uh 1x1 rounds coming from my mom. So maybe I'll be able to get. Let's see if
Yeah, I found a space mock that had some black 1x2 panels.
so it looks like I'll be able to get her done as soon as those orders go. Those little 1x1 rounds. So hopefully they'll be coming in next week, like 5 days, I think. I don't know.
We just lost 3 viewers. Perhaps some of those were bots.
Really? Man, all these bad decisions Lego is making reminds me years ago when they made so many bad decisions that they almost got themselves shut down as a company.
Yeah, 2 decades ago,
Yeah.
because they just didn't have a proper control about what sets they were spending money on for their production. So I definitely like the look of this better because the cab is more forward. Because I had to push the cab forward. I didn't want to get rid of the want to get rid of the opaque black windscreen because I thought that would be a cool look
Mm.
for the front of this vehicle, and so I think it looks good because I decided to put the windscreen onto those studs, and therefore I was able to push the cab forward, and I think this looks better. Okay, now our viewership just halved in 2 minutes. That's not good.
Okay. People just have to
So,
go to the bathroom. Be back.
so I'm ready to call. So eventually I would like to um, or one day I might replace this roof with a black one. I need to get a whole bunch of these roof pieces in black. I just don't have enough of them right now. But I'm ready to call this done for now. So that will eventually go to my fire department, and that's another one off of my to-do list. And while I was looking for pieces, I found some of the helicopter skids I needed. So I'm gonna put this helicopter that was from the 1986 airport onto these skids
Don't
because
forget to.
that's one of the hybrid builds I like to do. Because to be honest, I really don't like the old style building technique of just using plates to hold up the wall as the helicopter skids. I much prefer the actual molded piece.
Don't forget you need to make sure those skids don't come off.
Yeah,
and some plates. So
exactly.
underneath,
They're just secured underneath the chassis of the fuselage. So I need to get some. Well, I need to get a one by one round brick in black, and then I need to get some. I need to get some 1x8 black tiles for the rotors, and then this helicopter will be back. Actually, no, I might see if I have those in red instead. Actually, I think red would look just a little bit better.
so here's some information in case anybody's wondering about dinosaurs. That not only are the sets not accurate to real dinosaurs, but the movie is inaccurate to the dinosaurs. The velociraptors actually have feathers. Um, if you look at the dinosaur bones, and obviously it's all something that you dug up, but according to the fossil records, they have feathers. There's a little information out there. So this is according to the movie, not actual life. So like your essence according to the group to Lego.
And I don't have those pieces in black, so I had to use white instead. Now to find the tiles.
Oh,
I
great.
believe I've got a whole. I believe I've got a separate drawer for 1x8 plates and tiles, or bigger. At least I thought I did.
Do you have gray?
Oh, looks like I've got 4 of them in white, so I'm going to use them.
Okay, good. And that will help us, the stability of the build.
See, and this is the kind of hybrid building that I like to do. Is I like to take the basic premise for a vintage set, and then spruce it up with some modern specialized pieces, and then I get the best of both. I get the best of both worlds. It's an interesting crossover, and I like doing these different crossover builds. So there's this helicopter in suitable condition. So that's going to go with the others. What now? Okay, I think this conversion should be pretty simple. I just want to. This is a very low riding vehicle, so I want to replace the roof with an actual roof piece if I can.
You seem to know a lot about everything, so you might know this answer. What is the difference between a velociraptor and an acrociraptor?
I'm not sure because dinosaurs isn't my expertise.
I just know you know a lot about different things. So I'm going to ask you.
Okay, so this roof piece is suitable. I think I would like to find some 1x4 tiles either in dark bluish grey or blue to get the front and the rear bumpers. I think it would look better in dark grey. So let's see if I have some. Yes, I do. so we can get the bumpers. There's the front bumper, and there's the rear bumper. Let me properly attach them to these snot pieces.
It's going to take one person to knock them off their ladder.
That's better now, so I'll add that to the pile. This should be another relatively easy conversion. I want to get rid of these, or I want to get rid of this black 2x4 plate, because that just does not match the color scheme. And also I want to make the wheels bigger because they've got the racing slicks, and the racing slicks don't belong on this. They don't belong on this station wagon. Because, let's face it, you're not going to be doing any drag racing with a station wagon.
Rick's already here, Joe.
So, actually, hang on. Let me go back here, because I think this roof piece would be better fit over here. Yeah, I think it'd be better fit over here. And actually, I want to make the cab... Well, I want to push the windscreen up. And I want to push the rear back a little bit.
So, I'll be able
But
to
that's still not gonna fit.
I'll be able to.
Yeah, have a good night. Have a good night, Brick Sergeant.
So I still have not seen the Jurassic World Dominions movie yet. So pretty soon I'll be able to get it on DVD. Yeah, I'll be able to get it off of what's that? If you order it on my phone. But I don't know if they expire. If you buy something like that, doesn't it expire? What if something happens to my phone and I lose the movie? I need to get it off DVD. Okay, so now I have 3 boxes. Gone.
Yeah, I like that design better. Yeah. Yeah. So I think this roof line looks good enough. Not actually. This might not be at the right height. Let me properly see this. I think it's just that one of these pieces isn't pushed down properly.
So Stonewall Bricks did a video on WeBricks. All the parts to build a tower. I can't read the rest of that. What's that say?
Now let me replace the wheels.
Did he say all 4? I wonder how much you spent on the Old City. All right.
Yeah, these wheels will be better fit for this vehicle. Okay, so I think this is better now.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this is better now. Okay, so add that vehicle to the pile, and let's come back here because it's not quite, or it just didn't work out the way I'd want it to work out. So I wonder if I have any roof pieces I can cannibalize. Actually, you know what? I can make a direct swap because I have this forklift mock that is basically a wee color of the yellow forklift I got with the Victory Cup races set, and this has a police sticker on it. So I'm going to move that over to this police vehicle. I see we have a clicking Cliff.
Yay.
Hey, Cliff. Yeah, so yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised if when like normal when Friday Night Bricks ends their live stream in the next hour or so, that some people might come over from there. So what we've been doing is Ingrid Wynn has been trying to put some of her dinosaur sets back together, and equally I have been trying to put some of my mocks back together.
Yeah, I think tomorrow I'm going to start this set, which is a T-Rex Atrociraptor dinosaur breakup. I think this is tomorrow's set. Pretty much. Cool.
Yeah. Let me make this just a little bit bulkier. Let me see if I can find a white 2x4 brick. No, sorry, a white 2x4 plate. So where would that be located?
No.
Right here.
Wait. Well, there's a difference between the companies. I will say that customer service in the Lego is top notch. I call customer service up and they're behind me 100%. Except for the lady I spoke talking to today who didn't know much English. So I said, "What language do you speak?" "You speak Spanish." And so then I talked to her in Spanish. And then come to find out that wasn't her language either. So then I spoke to her in English again. But other than her, I have awesome customer service from Lego. I say if something broke, they right on top of it send it to me. I say I sent the set to my mom, but it broke in the process of, the mail. Could you send her a booklet on how to build it? They did. They sent it right to her. They're awesome customer service. So the other brick companies don't have that great of customer service. Not exactly the same. I mean, they're not bad, but as far as from a scale to 1 to 10, Lego is 10, and the other customer service would be an 8 with other brick companies, you know? Oh, so Papa's getting some compliments on his city. Jody has a question for you.
Yeah. What is it? Let me see.
What
Mayo, what do you think about the forklift in the new cargo train, being that it's a Technic forklift and not brick built forklift? I haven't seen proper pictures of that, so I don't know how to make a fair assessment.
So pretty cool. Very cool. That new cargo train did look tempting, too much for me to look at. So I didn't look at it no more. Take the temptation away. Don't look, close your eyes. But like when you walk by the ice cream store, don't look, close your eyes. Which I've always been a fan of the actual Lego. I've bought cheaper sets before in the past and have noticed a great difference between other products out there and the Lego. I think I like the the way the Lego gets put together, the quality of the brick, it's the snap, it's the color. So here in my bulk buy, okay, when I buy bulk, I've gotten some non-Lego, okay. It's just in the non-Lego also I put the broken pieces. So. But this is non-Lego. And it doesn't feel the same. It feels lighter. And the consistency of the builds do not feel the same. Like sometimes they're loose and sometimes they're not. The color is not the same. It's not the greatest. So I think
Okay, I need some grey wheels. Yeah, so I think I'm running out of stuff to do. So actually that's a fully complete. So yeah, I think I want to do one more vehicle, and then we might get on out of here. So where is it? Yeah, because I've got this that needs some proper wheels.
I hate it when I'm brown breaks. Did you say you were eventually going to get the new cargo train, Mayo?
Yes, I am going to be getting the new cargo train when it goes on sale.
That's what that question was from Jody.
Yeah, because they're not because train sets rightfully are not exclusive to the Lego store, so therefore I don't buy them from the Lego store.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm seeing too many people not realizing that fact.
Yeah. Thank you everybody for coming. Make sure you're hitting that like button and hit that notification bell so you can know when Mayo is going to be going live again. So take care, everybody. And
I'm not going. I'm not going yet. I've still got another 16 minutes.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
get. I gotta go to the Thunderbox. Tell you the
yeah.
truth. But I wanted to say bye to my friends. So make sure you all stay hydrated, okay? And take care of yourselves. Bye. Bye, May.
Bye.
Thank you for having me here.
No problem. Yeah, so with everything that's happened in my life this week, we're only going to go half as long as what I normally do. So I'm gonna finish trying to put this thing together, and then I'm gonna do my exposition, and then we're gonna get on out of here. So I gotta find some pieces. Need a 1x4 black plate. And I've only got 2 more of those things left in my drawers. So let's put this here. And this is going to be a pickup for my police department. Actually, I think I am going to use that last 1x4 black plate. And I should have more in white that I can use. Yep. Let me just see if a minifigure can fit in here. Let's get my sig fig. Actually, I don't need these anymore. Can put the headlight bricks back where they belong. Not sure what I did with my sig fig. That just disappeared. That just disappeared from me. Let's just use a random minifig from here. See if it'll fit. Okay, that's not going to fit, so I do need a roof. I do need a roof piece, so I am going to steal this roof piece. And I'd like to have it so you can fit two of them back here, but that might be a little bit challenging to do. I wish I had more of those double length ones. You know what? No, hang on. I think I know a better build I can do. And I want to take off this 1x4 plate in order to do so. I want to get some, see if I can put some container pieces on the side for side storage. Let me see what pieces I have on hand. I don't have the pieces I'd want. Actually, let me try something new. Let me try a new technique, or a new color scheme. Because I've got these 2x3x2 container pieces that might look good. I want to see if I can integrate them into this build. So I'm going to have to remove this section here. Oh, we have a Dusty Bricks. Hey, Dusty. I'm just we're going to try and make some modifications to this vehicle, and then I'm going to leave early. Because I didn't want to do much today, in all honesty, because I'm in a grieving process, as a lot of you guys know, and as some of you guys know, I'm on a social media hiatus right now. I just didn't want to be on. I just don't want to be on Facebook and Instagram right now, so I'm only on Twitch and Discord right now. Come on, pull yourself apart. And so I didn't know what I was going to do in this live stream at the start, but then I thought to myself, well, you know what? I've got some bits and pieces that probably need to be done, and so I've been able to execute them because I had a whole bunch of vehicles that needed serious modifications, or they just needed to have wheels added to them, etc., in order to get them back out on the road. And I think I've been able to do so. So I'm gonna steal one of these cabinets that had drawers for a cash register, so that I can use them as a container door for this police utility vehicle. And I think it would be cool to try to get some slopes at the back. And I've got this roof piece that has a police sticker on it, so I'm going to use it. And I think I do need some slopes at the back. And I need another 2x4 plate. So where am I? Just to hold this up. Actually, let me go get those slopes first. Hopefully I have them in white. Go digging for them, and here they are. Yep. And secure this down. If I have some cheese slopes, yes, I do have 1x2 cheese slopes in white. I'm gonna get some in black. Actually, I'm gonna use them. And I need a 2x2 tile in white to finish this off. There we go. So it is a funky looking vehicle, but it's a utility vehicle. Hello, Aussie Adam Bricks and Suspicious. Everyone, don't forget to leave a like on the live stream to tell YouTube that people like to watch my content. So today we've been modifying a whole lot of different Lego vehicles. Some of them needed wheels to be added. Some of them needed roofs to be added. Some of them needed some of them needed doors to be added. And sometimes the whole build needed to be changed just to accommodate a minifigure to sit inside. And we've been able to make those necessary changes. Yeah, that accommodates that. So we've got a whole bunch of vehicles that can now go out on the road. They were previously out of commission because they weren't street legal for the way I like to do things. They just weren't street legal. But now they are. And I'm going to put this stuff back. Because a lot of these pieces are pieces that I have cannibalized from other builds. Actually, I'm going to put these sirens on top of this vehicle. Actually, no. You know what? No, I'm going to make a change. I'm going to get rid of 2 of these black 1x2 G-slopes. Ugh. And I'm going to put the sirens here. And I'm going to raise them up by 1 stud. So let me get some square stud pieces. Where are they? Here they are. So that the sirens can be a little bit more visible. And I'm going to get some black 1x1 G-slopes. Okay, where are the black G-slopes? Here they are. So that can go there. Oops. And then we can get the roof back on. Okay, that's better. Yeah, that's a better look. So I'll put all this stuff back and I'll get out all of the different vehicles that are now complete because they're in street legal condition. And after the live stream, I'll put them on my roads in time for the next city update, which as always is on the last Thursday of the month. And the streets will get a little bit more busy. And I think one of these live streams this month, I do want to take the time to get out the 2x2 light tan jumpers I have for placing down more of the sidewalks. Because there are a lot of road base plates that need to have their sidewalks placed down. And I don't want to procrastinate with that stuff any longer, so it would be handy to get that stuff done this month on my live streams. Now, where did I put my 2x4 tiles? Because I did have a spot for them. Just don't remember where. Where did I put them? Can't remember for the life of... Oh yeah, here they are. Okay, you're going to go there. And I've got a whole bunch of 1x4 plates that need to go back. And it's difficult to get these off with a brick separator. Let me find a base plate for me to put them on or something. Yeah, if I put them here, maybe I'll be able to get a better grip on it. There we go. Got a better grip. So now I can put these away. Because after all the different live streams I've done this year, I found that it's better for me to clean up afterwards so that I don't forget about things and so that I don't leave a mess hanging around longer than what it needs to. And also it makes it easier for me to prepare for the next live stream. Come on. Sit back in. There we go. Roll. Actually, that one of those 1x4 plates is an axle, so that needs to go back with my vehicle pieces. These double cheese logs need to go back. There's a 1x4 white brick. Oh, I think that's telling me I'm low battery. Yeah. Let me plug in my laptop before it goes flat. Let me go get the power cord. Here's the power cord. Hopefully this thing doesn't go flat. Come on. Get out from there. And let's plug this thing in. Okay, there we go. Now that's plugged in. Disaster averted. Okay. Where do I put these lime pieces? I know my battery's running low. Silly notifications. Okay, now that's plugged in. Where are we? Yep, these go there. And these panels need to go back. Actually, no, I still got the panels out. That's one. I'm running low on the black 1x2 bricks. I know I've got a bunch of pieces that are in tubs that need to be sorted, and once I sort that stuff, that'll drastically improve the parts I have on hand. I would like to have a sorting party sometime this month with all the different pieces I have to be sorted, and I know that a lot of other people have stuff that they need to sort too, so I'm going to try and organise a sorting party. Just so that we can spend time sorting. Okay, that's all the pieces. Actually, there's one straggler. 1x2 white plate. Put back in its pickabit cup. So this is the tub of all the vehicles that are now street legal. And I've got another tub off to my side about some vehicles that either still need to be modified on another live stream, or I need to destroy because they are just total junk builds. Actually, I'm going to put... Yeah, sorry. Ugh. Okay, let's get this out one more time before we head on out of here. So we've done modifications to a couple police units. Can get this on camera. Let's get it right there. So we try to put the police units at the front that we've done modifications to, or are now fully street legal. Because there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. This is that tuk-tuk from that from one of the Ninjago movie sets. This is a helicopter that we added the rotors and the skids to. This is a tow truck that needed no modifications. We moved the cab forward and doubled the size of the bed on this pickup. We added a roof to this tow truck. Actually, that still needs that still needs modification, so I better put that over there. We added a wheel to this mobile crane, or a set of axles to this mobile crane. We fixed up the roof on this station wagon. These combis weren't changed. We gave this sedan a double length roof, and we changed some of the colours on this ambulance from dark red and light tan to either red or white. So yeah, did a nice amount of stuff today. So yeah, I'm happy with what I've done. So now let's put all of this stuff back in, and then I'll say goodbye and get us on out of here. It was good having Ingrid Wynn to be on the panel today. She posted her own live stream about 11 hours ago, and I was a guest on that, and we had some good conversations. So I'll put all this stuff back in my yellow tub because they can now go out on the streets. Actually, better put this in right there to make better use of the space. So that's everything. Can't wait to put those vehicles back out on the streets. Okay, now we're going to say goodbye to everybody. So let's come back to the chat. And let me actually move these drawers out the way so we can put this classic box back where it belongs. And this drawer needs to go back as well. That had my container elements. And so there's this Pick-a-Book cup. So now I can get my desk chair where it needs to go. And let me lower this thing so that my knees don't scrape the top of the underside of my table. So let's say goodbye to everybody and who came up today. And hopefully everyone's made sure to leave a like on the live stream. So we have StreamYard, Stop Lagging. We also had Mr. Blue, Brent's Bricks, Johnny G, Gladiator Bricks Productions, The Route to Lego, Ingrid Wynn, who was on the panel, Brick Sergeant, Brick Maniac 81, Macro Bricks, Jody Smith, Papa's Bricks, Clicking Cliff, Dusty Bricks, Suspicious, Aussie Adam Bricks, and that was everybody. So everybody, don't forget to leave a like on the live stream. Don't forget to click that bell icon so that you never miss out on any of my uploads. I will see you on the next live stream. I'll see you in the next short, and I'll see you in the next video. Let's roll the credits. Where are the credits? There they are. End live stream.